Oh, sounds are all around here, fucking around, let's go, blah, 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 blah.
got the bell housing and the transmission out. As you can see, I could only wash it so good, but yeah, the last time I raced, which was back before Halloween, we had a slight leak, as you can tell. Had a slight leak, so I'm thinking, you know, obviously one of the seals or something went bad, blowed out, whatever, but it's all right because it's the winter time. I'm gonna get with either Rick Hickson or somebody. He's always done most of my transmissions, but I'm gonna get with him, see if he can rebuild this one, or if he's willing to rebuild this one. I know he can do it, but it's just if he's willing to do it is the key. But bell housing, I don't know how well you can see in there, but nothing but the flywheel and coupler plate left. Drive shaft is out. We'll be getting ready to pull the motor, not today or anything, obviously, but maybe within like the week or so after Christmas. I'm currently trying to source motor parts right now to rebuild this thing and fix it and, you know, get it done up the correct way, the right way. I still got to fix the nose damage. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, it's literally just cosmetic. I mean, bend that brace back out, hammer that back out flat and re-rivet it. I may buy another nose kit. I don't know, because I mean, really, there's nothing wrong with all this. It's just this side piece and the little flare there. So, I mean, I really don't know if I can justify spending hundreds of dollars on a whole nose kit, because you can't just buy those pieces. So now I'm sure I could get somebody to make me those side pieces, you know, and that would be cool. I might can talk to somebody about doing that and just getting some new ones made. But as far as where I ordered this whole body, or the nose piece and everything, I won the body, the plastic sides, from these people right here, my friends, Brad and Dallas Berry at Warp Speed. I won a raffle, and it was the first one I'd ever ran, and I bought like 2 or 3 spots, and one of the spots I paid for. One of the tickets I bought wound up being the winning deal, so I got this whole plastic body, both sides, through that. So that was kind of cool at the beginning, or kind of about this time last year, actually. But I bought the whole nose kit, the hood kit, which is the hood's back there and everything, but the hood, the nose kit, all the plastics, valences, all that I bought. So like I said, the nose kit right here, the nose and filler panel, unless another company makes them, I don't know, but this all came as a kit. You couldn't just get the side pieces there. So like I said, I may see about getting Todd Hernandez, somebody, to maybe just make me a new side piece there, because I can hammer that back out. I'm not that concerned about it. I mean, it is what it is. It's a race car. Do I want it to look pretty? Absolutely. But it's a race car. Oh, I wonder who that is texting me. Inside joke. But drive shaft over here, which obviously this will get cleaned up and whatnot, but gotta get some U-joints put in it. Those U-joints were pretty beat up. I was honestly just trying to get through the end of the year with them. But probably, yeah, don't mind my stick. That's how I drive the car, like loading in and out of the shop, since I don't have a backup camera or nothing. Probably gonna pull the seat out and have my brother here at Cleveland Powder Works. I'll send it off to sandblast in at his connection there and get it sandblasted. But we're probably gonna change the color on my seat, because even though this is a really nice color in the daylight and once it's wiped down, but originally my color scheme was gonna be something to match that, but it just didn't kind of come out right, and we couldn't really come up with nothing. Not saying Brandon can't do it, not saying that at all. It's just we never could really agree on something. Like Brandon, that man puts up with more than the normal human being. Like, that man's got nerves of steel and patience. Like, he worked with me, which, I mean, darn, we're best friends, we're good friends, but like, that man puts up with me more than he probably needs to. There we go. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Interrupted my pad. But yeah, Brandon, he puts up with a lot, just to be honest. But we sit there for weeks trying to come up with the idea that was in my head, and we never could really just agree on something. Brandon drew up a bunch of things, but we were both just kind of like, yeah, you know, we don't know how that's gonna look. So we decided to go back with Old Faithful, black and orange. Which, don't get me wrong, anybody that knows me and knows my racing over the last 20 years, y'all know I'm a sucker for black and orange. But we did this right here, and I think it turned out great. But anyways, pull the seat out, and me and my brother will probably repowder coat it to like match 2025's kind of colors, which honestly, I'm probably just gonna go back with this, a black and orange. Like, it won't have this wrap on it anymore. Like, I'll be peeling this whole wrap off. I gotta get new sail panels made, cause the body rules. So I gotta get new sail panels made. For this year, I'm probably gonna leave the decking the same color. Like, I really wanted to put new decking and interior in this thing, but with everything else going on right now, I just don't have the time to deal with it. I definitely want to get some new gauges though, even though those work just fine. I've got my own some different gauges that I kind of want. But probably leave the decking for now, but definitely got to get new sail panels. Over the winter sometime here, Riley is going to help me get this whole situation taken care of. Me and my brother had to fix that. It's ain't gonna lie, mostly my brother, because I am not an electrician by any means. I am probably the world's worst electrician. Unless it's just something simple like plug and play, you don't want me doing it. And that's just, I'm being honest. Like, I don't care. Y'all can roast me all you want to. It is what it is. But this past year, I still gotta clean up, whatever. I bought a wiring kit and a whole standalone harness from Booger, and switch panel and stuff and everything in there, but a whole new harness that'll take that rat's nest, which that was in there when I bought the car, so don't roast me. That was in there when I bought the car. But we had to fix the switch panel there. But anyways, all that was in the car. All this wiring, everything, yeah, it was in there. But Riley's going to help me get that simplified wiring harness where there's only a handful of wires instead of 9 million spliced wires and God knows what under there. But other than that, got the shocks off of it because they got to go back to Booger and be checked out and figure out what we're going to do for next year, because I ain't gonna lie, those are his shocks. He was nice enough to let me run them all year, and he trusted me with them, so I definitely appreciate that. I had some shocks, but I'll just be honest, they wasn't that good. There's still one of them left back there. But I'll just be honest, they were good, and I had Booger rebuild them and revalve them and everything, but they just wasn't what we was looking for as far as feeling the car. So he let me borrow a set of shocks, but I've got them all cleaned up. I just got to get back down to him sometime to, have them gone through and serviced and whatnot. But I want to clean up some of this wiring under here. I'd really like to get another 16 volt battery. I like that Optima, but I'm definitely missing the 16 volt life. So I would definitely like to get another 16 volt battery, but like I said, all the shocks are off of it. As far as I know, don't need any updates on the rear end, because Booger and John and us, we did that over the winter before this year. So we've got all new trailing arms, truck arms, whatever you want to call them, all new mounts, all new springs, spring cups, wedge bolts, new spindles, new brake pads, calipers. Like, we pretty much went over this car front to back, and I spent a lot of money, but it had to be done to be updated and made right, because it definitely wasn't right when I got it. Or let me rephrase that. It wasn't by the rules when I got it. But neither here nor there. But we'll work on getting this motor out probably after Christmas, and working on ordering some parts for that. Unless somebody buys it before then. I am still trying to sell it, because I want to go 602. Like, that's my goal, is to go get a 602 and slap in here, because that's just my preference. But I've had this thing for sale for a couple months now and still ain't sold it. So at this point, I'm just going to buy the parts to completely rebuild it from top to bottom and go from there. I know I still got to wash tires. Again, don't roast me. But the other day when I was washing the car, usually I wash it on the trailer, but obviously everybody knows everything going on with my mom. And we've just been busy this whole last month and a half, and I've not had time to really put into this. But now I'm starting to get a little more time to where I'm freed up to come out here, start getting to work on this thing. So I got my tables and 2 workbenches built over there, and then I got that one back there. But that box back there has got to go in the trash. It's just a bunch of plastic and crap. I'm gonna try to come out here again tomorrow because I gotta go back inside and get ready to get mom some dinner and whatnot, and myself because I'm hungry. But I'm gonna try to come back out here tomorrow, kind of clean up under the tables, get everything kind of reorganized, try to get it cleaned up, get all the floor swept up because you can see where I was still grinding tires and grooving tires and stuff before the last race. And then just where the wind blows in some leaves and stuff, I still got to get my barn doors built. I hadn't had a chance to do that. Fold that tarp up. So yeah, just some shop maintenance, but really nothing bad. The main goal for today was to get the transmission, drive shaft, bell housing and all that stuff out. So we'll probably pull the seat out, another day, maybe one this week. But for now, that's it. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you in the next one.